Jalen Carter's contract situation is shaping up to be one of the biggest storylines for the Philadelphia Eagles over the next year. The dominant defensive tackle, who has already established himself as one of the most disruptive forces in the NFL, is on track for a massive payday. If he continues his trajectory and builds upon his impressive performances from the past 2 seasons, Carter could soon become one of the highest paid defensive players in league history. The Eagles under general manager Howie Roseman have always been proactive in locking down key players before their contracts become major issues. Roseman understands the importance of managing the salary cap wisely and securing talent before market prices skyrocket. With Carter entering his 3rd NFL season in 2025 and still having a 5th-year option available in 2027 due to his first-round draft status, the Eagles have a window to strike early and potentially secure him at a value before the market inflates even further. In free agency, the Eagles have already made several strategic moves, allowing some players to walk while preparing for key financial decisions in the coming years. The defensive tackle market has exploded recently, and Carter's value will only continue to rise as the cap increases. Given his talent level youth and the growing importance of elite interior defensive linemen in today's game, he could be in line for a record-breaking deal. Teams across the league are placing a greater emphasis on dominant defensive tackles, recognizing their ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks and collapse pockets from the inside. The impact of a top-tier interior lineman was evident in Super Bowl 59, where Patrick Mahomes struggled against a relentless pass rush, experiencing one of the most frustrating games of his career. Carter, with his rare combination of power, speed, and explosiveness, has the potential to be a game wrecker for years to come. Looking at recent contracts for defensive tackles, the numbers paint a clear picture of where Carter's deal could be headed. Chris Jones, one of the league's premier defensive linemen, signed a 5-year, $158 million contract with the Kansas City Chiefs, averaging nearly $32 million per season. Christian Wilkins secured a 5-year, $110 million deal with the Las Vegas Raiders at 29 years old, earning $27.5 million annually. Other defensive tackles, including Davon Godchaux and Arik Armstead, have also signed major contracts that set a new standard for the position. Given these trends, Carter could realistically command a deal exceeding $40 million per year, making him not only the highest paid non-quarterback in Eagles history, but potentially one of the most well-compensated defensive players ever. His production on the field backs up such a valuation. In the 2024 season, he ranked among the best at his position, finishing 1st in total snaps, 3rd in pressure, rate 4th in pass rush win rate, and tied for 3rd in sacks. He also led in several key categories, including forced fumbles and batted passes, proving his ability to make game-changing plays. Philadelphia understands that securing Carter's future is critical, but they also have other key financial decisions on the horizon. Safety Reed Blankenship will be looking for a new deal, and offensive lineman Cam Jurgens is entering the final year of his rookie contract. Balancing these extensions while ensuring the long-term stability of the roster will be a challenge, but Roseman has a history of making smart, forward-thinking financial decisions. The way Philadelphia manages its salary cap has always been about looking ahead rather than reacting to immediate pressures. Locking in a talent like Carter sooner rather than later could allow the Eagles to control costs before other defensive tackles sign even bigger deals. Given the escalating salary cap and the rising importance of elite defensive linemen, the longer they wait, the more expensive Carter could become. Of course, the question remains, will Carter actually receive a deal surpassing $40 million per season? That number may seem staggering, but considering his dominance age and the rapidly increasing market, it wouldn't be surprising if he resets the standard for defensive tackles. His impact on the field is undeniable, and if he continues to develop, he could be an anchor for the Eagles' defense for the next decade. Philadelphia's front office is keenly aware of the importance of building through the trenches. Roseman's philosophy has long been centered around strengthening the offensive and defensive lines, ensuring that the team remains competitive in the most crucial areas of the game. This approach has paid dividends as seen in the team's recent Super Bowl success, and it's unlikely to change anytime soon. As Carter's contract situation continues to develop, all eyes will be on how the Eagles navigate these financial waters. Whether they decide to extend him next year or exercise his fifth-year option, first, one thing is clear. Keeping Carter in Philadelphia will be a top priority. His potential to be one of the greatest defensive linemen in franchise history makes him a cornerstone player, and the Eagles will need to act decisively to ensure he remains in midnight green for years to come. With the discussion around Jalen Carter's potential contract extension dominating Eagles conversations, another key storyline emerging is Philadelphia's approach to the 2025 NFL Draft. The Eagles' pre-draft visits provide a strong indication of their strategy and history, suggests that when Howie Roseman brings in prospects for meetings, they often end up wearing midnight green. This year, the Eagles are showing a strong interest in offensive linemen, which shouldn't come as a surprise. Roseman has repeatedly emphasized that his team-building philosophy revolves around dominating the trenches. At the NFL Combine, he called his obsession with acquiring offensive and defensive linemen healthy, reinforcing the idea that the Eagles will continue to prioritize the line of scrimmage. Since Roseman regained control of the front office after Chip Kelly's departure, there has been a clear pattern regarding pre-draft visits. 7 of the last 9 first-round picks made by the Eagles had official pre-draft meetings with the team. The list includes players like Carson Wentz, Derek Barnett, Jordan Davis, and Jalen Carter, key figures in Philadelphia's recent success. This track record suggests that the players visiting the Eagles now could very well be the ones they target in the first round of the 2025 draft. Among those players are several offensive tackles, including Josh Connolly from Oregon, Marcus Ball from Purdue, Anthony Belton from NC State, and Jalen Travis from Iowa State. The emphasis on offensive linemen signals Philadelphia's intent to reinforce a position that has been a source of strength for years. With Lane Johnson getting older and depth always being a priority, securing a high-upside lineman would align with Roseman's long-term vision. Josh Connolly stands out as one of the most intriguing options. Measuring in at 6'4" and over 300 pounds, he possesses elite athletic traits for his size. His ability to move in space combined with a solid pass-blocking foundation makes him an appealing prospect. During his time at Oregon, he consistently graded well in pass protection, recording an 83.5 pass blocking grade last season while allowing only 1 sack. He also demonstrated versatility, performing well in both run-blocking schemes and pass-heavy sets. Another name generating buzz is Marcus Ball. While not as highly rated as Connolly, he brings positional versatility, having played both guard and tackle during his collegiate career. He had 446 snaps at right tackle in 2023 before taking on a full-time role in 2024, where he played 658 snaps at the position. His ability to adapt to different positions could make him valuable for a team like the Eagles that values linemen who can play multiple spots. Anthony Belton is another massive prospect who could be on Philadelphia's radar. Standing at 6'6" and weighing over 330 pounds, he has the size and length that teams covet in an offensive tackle. His pass blocking grade of 87.2 in 2024 highlights his ability to protect the quarterback, and his combination of power and agility makes him an intriguing developmental piece. While he still has room to refine his run-blocking technique, the raw tools are there for him to become a quality starter in the NFL. Jalen Travis, the Iowa State product, rounds out the list of offensive tackles linked to the Eagles. With over 1,900 collegiate snaps of both left and right tackle, he offers the kind of experience that teams look for in an early-round selection. His athletic testing numbers were also impressive, posting a 35-inch vertical and a 9-foot broad jump, numbers that demonstrate his explosiveness and lower body power. His 40-yard dash time of 5.14 seconds is solid for a player of his size, and his ability to move in short area situations suggests he could be an ideal fit in Philadelphia's system. The Eagles' focus on offensive linemen in this draft cycle underscores a broader philosophy. With Jeff Stoutland as one of the best offensive line coaches in the NFL, Philadelphia has consistently developed linemen into high-level starters. Players like Jordan Mailata, a 7th-round pick with no football experience, and Landon Dickerson, who overcame injury concerns to become a Pro Bowler, are prime examples of how the Eagles maximize talent in the trenches. Beyond the offensive line, Philadelphia will need to address other positions in the draft as well. The defense has undergone significant changes, and while Carter remains a dominant force up front, the Eagles need to ensure they have depth across the board. The secondary could be an area of focus, particularly at cornerback, where aging veterans have left the team searching for long-term solutions. Additionally, the linebacker position has been one of concern for several years. While the Eagles have relied on rotational players and mid-tier free agents to fill the role, drafting a dynamic linebacker could elevate the defense. Finding a true playmaker in the middle of the field would complement the strength of the defensive line and give the Eagles a more well-rounded unit. As the draft approaches, the Eagles will continue to evaluate their roster and determine the best way to address both immediate and future needs. If history is any indication, the players taking pre-draft visits to Philadelphia will play a major role in shaping the team's selections. With Roseman's commitment to the trenches and a clear emphasis on building for sustained success, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Eagles invest heavily in their offensive and defensive lines once again. The strategy has worked before, leading to playoff appearances and a Super Bowl championship. Now, with a mix of young talent and veteran leadership, Philadelphia is positioned to remain a contender in the NFC. The upcoming draft will be another crucial step in maintaining that status, and the decisions made in April could have long-lasting implications for the franchise. While fans may be hoping for a flashy pick, Roseman's approach has always been about sustainability. Investing in the offensive line may not generate the same excitement as drafting a skill position player, but it's a formula that has kept the Eagles competitive. The focus will remain on finding players who can contribute both now and in the future, ensuring that Philadelphia continues to dominate at the line of scrimmage for years to come. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In an unexpected twist that has shaken the NFL offseason, the Philadelphia Eagles have expressed a strong interest in acquiring Tyreek Hill, the Miami Dolphins star wide receiver. Known for his blistering speed and ability to dominate on the field, Hill's potential move could redefine the Eagles' offensive strategy and make them an even more formidable force in the NFC. The question on every fan's mind: can Philadelphia pull off this high-stakes trade? Hill, who has consistently been one of the league's top receivers since his 2016 debut with the Kansas City Chiefs, has continued to break records. His performance in the 2023 season was nothing short of remarkable, finishing with a franchise record 1,299 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns. Despite the Dolphins' disappointing playoff absence, Hill's personal achievements remain undeniable, and his frustrations with the team have only added fuel to the speculation surrounding his future. The Eagles, who have been known for making bold moves in the past, see Hill as the perfect addition to their high-powered offense. With quarterback Jalen Hurts at the helm and an already elite receiving core, adding a game-changer like Hill could elevate Philadelphia to a new level. His ability to stretch the field and create mismatches would complement the Eagles' existing playmakers, potentially making their offense one of the most dangerous in the league. However, the path to acquiring Hill is not without obstacles. The Dolphins have made it clear that they are not eager to part ways with their superstar receiver. Despite Hill's vocal frustration at the end of the 2024 season, Miami remains hopeful about retaining him, especially given his key role in their offense. The Eagles would need to come to the table with a package that entices the Dolphins, possibly, including multiple high-value draft picks or promising young players. Tyreek Hill's exceptional speed is arguably his most defining quality. With a 40-yard dash time that has often been clocked in under 4.3 seconds, Hill's acceleration out of the gate is unmatched, making him a constant threat to take the top off any defense. His ability to change directions with ease and explode into open space allows him to make plays that few others in the league can replicate. Whether it's deep routes down the field or quick screens, Hill's versatility forces defensive coordinators to rethink their strategies. Beyond his raw athleticism, Hill possesses remarkable hands and a football IQ that complements his physical. Kiffs! His ability to track and secure difficult catches, even in high-pressure situations, sets him apart as one of the most reliable receivers in the NFL. Hill's understanding of route running and his connection with his quarterbacks make him a lethal weapon in the passing game. His ability to adapt and adjust on the fly is something that few can match, making him not just fast, but highly efficient as well. Philadelphia Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni, known for his offensive-minded approach, has made it clear that Hill's skill set would be a perfect fit for his dynamic system. Sirianni has always prioritized a balanced, explosive offense, and Hill's presence would only enhance that philosophy. With Hill on the roster, Sirianni could open up more opportunities for creative play calling, mixing in deep shots, quick-hitting passes, and screens that capitalize on Hill's speed. His ability to stretch the field vertically would give the Eagles a dimension that they have been lacking, forcing opposing defenses to respect every inch of the field. Sirianni's decision to pursue Hill also speaks to his recognition of the need for an elite playmaker to complement his already talented roster. With Jalen Hurts continuing to evolve as a dual-threat quarterback, adding a game-changer like Hill could make the Eagles' offense nearly unstoppable. Sirianni knows that to compete at the highest level, especially in the competitive NFC, he needs weapons who can not only execute but also create opportunities through sheer athleticism. Tyreek Hill could be the perfect addition to elevate the Eagles' championship aspirations. As the offseason progresses, all eyes will remain on this developing situation. If the Eagles manage to secure Hill, it could send shockwaves throughout the NFL, tipping the scales in their favor as they look to make another Super Bowl run. For now, the speculation continues, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting what could be one of the biggest moves of the year. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.